Good evening, everyone. Welcome back, whether you're watching this live or watching it later, etc., etc., etc. Ah! My dog actually drank water from there. The dog actually needs a wash.
Oh, yeah.
I think. Looks covered in blood. Can I wash you? I think I can, you know. Bear with me a moment. Oh, wow. There is an epic delay on the YouTube stream. I think. That could be crazy. Yeah. Wow, the delay on the YouTube stream looks like it's about... That's bizarre. This is about 30 seconds. So we're going to do the wedding today. I am all geared up for it because I went and got some clothing. There I am, all geared up. Got a nice coat, which looks annoyingly muddy. Looks like there's splatters of mud along the front of it. Doesn't say it's dirty. Alright, let's talk to this guy anyway and see if we can go to this wedding.
What are you here for, friend?
Can we go to Semin now?
Not so fast, Henry.
The sword's ready, so what are we waiting for?
Are those your best clothes?
No.
No.
Then why haven't you changed yet?
Well, you haven't changed.
Wedding like that, God damn it! Just look at yourself. You're going to embarrass me there. Come back when you no longer look like you just come from shoveling manure. We're not going to some village fete, but a nobleman's wedding, for Christ's sake. Dress up nicely so you don't disgrace me. And please, no damned armor.
All right, all right.
Stop moaning and do it.
He just want me to change clothes first. And as if by magic.
What would you like?
Can we go to Semin now?
Wasn't too hard, was it?
Look at the state of my face. I am covered in muck.
I don't have to worry about you showing me up anymore.
Good to hear. Should we go?
Hold your horses for a while, Henry. I need to wash and change too, and then we can go.
Welcome, blacksmith. We were beginning to worry.
I bet you were.
My clothes look muddy, even though they're brand new.
Finally here. Welcome, Radovan. And Henry.
Sir?
Well, do you have it?
Of course. Your son deserves the best. You can take it.
No, hold on to it. I'd be glad if you gave it to Older yourself.
I'd be honored.
Has Lord von Bergov arrived yet?
Henry, that's none of your business.
It's all right, Radovan. I understand his curiosity. Lord von Bergov isn't here yet, but Chamberlain Ulrich assures me he'll arrive any moment now.
Sir, could I ask you to introduce me to Lord von Bergov?
God's nails. I'm sure his lordship will have nothing better to do than talking to my apprentice.
We'll see, Henry. Now, unfortunately, I have other things to attend to. What are those beggars still doing by the gate? I thought I made it clear I wanted them gone, didn't I?
I drove them off, but they came back. They just won't take no for an answer.
At least close the gate for now so the guests don't see them. They must be gone before Sir Otto arrives. Do you understand?
Oh dear, you seem rather worried. Would it have to do with your guest of honor?
I'm afraid of it ending up in disgrace. I wouldn't want Sir Otto to take offense and leave before he gives Older his blessing.
Is there anything
I
can
help?
do to help?
No, Henry. It's nice of you to offer your help, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of host would that make me?
Don't worry about it, sir. Since Henry is volunteering, why not take up his offer? If he proves himself, you can introduce him to Lord von Bergov as a reward, if that's what he wants.
I promise I won't bring shame to you.
Oh, we'll see. I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svatopluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
That's right, Henry. Svatja. He's fun to be around. God's nails. I bet he'll show you the prettiest girls around.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly...
Dice tournament, you say? Good way to lose some money.
A proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice. It's a big day for Samin.
One more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely understand, it's for security.
All our weapons?
Well, the wedding present is an exception, of course. Keep it safe, Radovan.
Interesting.
Look who's here. Welcome, Radovan. How's it going, crew?
And only Robin.
What can I tell you? You know how it is.
Aye. Well, we're not getting any younger. How's it looking here so far?
I'll tell you.
Everyone's here. And talk to the guard. Hello.
Welcome. What can I do for you? See you later,
Never
my
mind.
friend.
It's on about the Cumans. We're not worried about them at the minute.
Would you like some piglet, sir? It will go well with the wine. Here on the
Oh.
Would you like some piglet, sir? It will go well with the wine. Here on the table. Well, hungry already?
You better avoid it so you don't cause soup.
Would you like some piglet, sir?
I can give that to... there's loads of it.
It smells so good.
Biggest landowner in the toast them for more
Is anyone watching me pick all this up? No. I can feed this to my dog. It'll last for ages.
This smells so good. Samin's great-grandfather was but a babe.
Some beer.
Like from Mars Kitchen.
Marvellous. What we got over here? Oh. Poppy seed. Oh, quark kolak. Yes, so it's like quark cheesecakey stuff. Mmm. Loading up on food. What's those? Walnut. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Mmm. And my dog's not here with me. Interesting point. Oh god. Mangy old dog? Is it my dog? Unless they're talking about a person and not an actual dog. That's noisy in there. I just want to see if I can make my face cleaner because I looked a mess.
Are you glad Agnes is marrying the future Lord Semi?
I'm glad she's happy. Or at least she seems to be. But if I find out that Hulda has so much as looked to her sideways...
Calm down, Svatja. Someone will hear you, but...
Hey, I know you. You fought with us at the tavern.
Well, sorry about that.
Ah, you have nothing to apologize for. Unlike that friend of yours. He started it all.
You mean Sir Hans? Oh, he can be a bit hot-headed.
Pretty haughty, too. But he punched me good, I'll give him that. And you fought bravely, too. You were outnumbered, but you still gave us a run for our money.
You were better. If they hadn't broken it up, we probably wouldn't have stood a chance.
Aye, well, you wouldn't have avoided the stocks either way. People in the village don't like strangers, and my father's no different. Anyway, as far as you and I are concerned, let's let bygones be bygones. All good?
It's all good.
See? I'm no idiot. Just can't stand stuck-up fellas. And you're not one of them, are you?
I hope not.
I know you're not. You're a good lad, I can tell. What do they call you?
Henry,
I'm Svatya.
At least my face is clean now.
Is my sister.
so I've heard.
This is Vitek.
We know each other. Henry saved my pa's hide from the wolves.
I heard about that. First the wolves and then the injured leg.
And that was just the beginning.
Aye, that's my pa, and his drinking. Well, I'm afraid he's not going to fare much better today. He was asking after you. Did you talk yet?
No. Oh.
Not yet.
If you want to talk
Didn't
to
see
him,
the option there, just had to
hurry up.
guess.
Knowing him, he'll be sloshed in no time.
Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl and the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
What's it about?
When some poor lass catches his eye, he buzzes around her like a wasp.
And makes an incredible fool of himself.
And who's the girl?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Let's say that name seems
Poor girl.
familiar.
She really isn't interested.
Then you could go and save her from Wojtek, eh?
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry.
I'd like to see that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
Alright. I could...
Fantastic. I knew right away you'd be up for a bit of fun.
Wait though,
Stop dilly-dallying and go and get her! Before Wojtek wears her down.
Is there any point in trying to get a word in?
None. That's our Svatya for you.
Ah, bugger off. It'll be a laugh.
Play along and keep on their good side for now.
What's Wojtek even saying to her?
I'll bring you some wine.
I'm not thirsty.
Or a bite to eat. I just saw someone carrying a whole platter of roast meats.
Thanks. I'm not hungry.
Oh, Mishka, dearest. You give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Great things.
How I long to kiss your lips. And, put my hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
Rescue the damsel.
To make the acquaintance of the young damsel. If she's willing, of course.
She's not willing, and she has no interest in your nonsense.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
And may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
You're a joke. Pick a fight. Oh, this is challenging. I tended to say you're a joke. I'm not going to go do that one because that's just not going to end well. Oh, we do. Why don't we leave her alone?
You're a joke. And that's all you can do to amuse Mishka.
If you hadn't interrupted us
She
so
liked that.
rudely, I'd have recited a poem to the girl.
You? A poem? You mean one that rhymes? Like, darling dear, bring me a beer?
So recite one yourself if you're so clever.
If you not care about poems, are we just guessing? We're just guessing.
A vagabond I might be, with my pitcher empty. But now I am a lord, my dear, with a pitcher full of beer.
There might be something in that. Wojtek's been blabbering at me so long, I've worked up a thirst.
Blabbering? I was keeping you company.
How about you just leave me alone? Have you still not got it into your head that I'm not interested in you or your reciting?
But wait! There's 2 more verses.
And that's 4 too many.
This is all your fault. Who do you think you are? You turn up out of nowhere and start humiliating me in front of Mishka.
You're doing a good enough job of that without my help. I just happen to be passing.
I'll give you Ma. I challenge you to a duel.
What?
Are you afraid? Prove you're a man.
Wojtek, for the love of God, surely you're not going to fight here. I hope at least one of you has some sense.
A fight? No way. Go off and cry to your ma. I'll stay here with Mishka.
You can forget about that. Wojtek might be an idiot, but you'll know better.
See? If you'd kept your nose out, it wouldn't have all gone to shit.
What
Fucking
a pack
hell.
of idiots.
See what
This
you
is
did?
all I need.
Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
Look too sideways. Calm down.
Would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son.
How did it go?
Mishka's a nice girl. I'm glad I got to know her.
Don't try to bluff us, Henry. We saw how she sent both of you packing.
Anyway, you lost, so you're drinking.
Wait, what do you mean, lost? It was you 2 who made a bet. For 10 groschen.
Well, we did twist your arm a bit, so we'll drink with you.
All right, then. To the newlyweds' health.
That's what everybody here drinks to. To ours!
To ours, then.
Let's not get drunk at the wedding, please.
I should go and see your Aunt Sally. You look worried. I promised I'd help you. You introduced me to Lord von Burghoff in return.
Hang on, I needed to go see the other guy as well, who is there. The gamekeeper. Are you in here? Yes. Oh, they're having a fight in there. Oh, he's drunk already.
How are you, pal?
I see you didn't waste any time, gamekeeper.
I know. For Christ's sake, what have I done? What's my wife gonna say? I really want to stay away from the booze, but I can't do it alone. I know. Supposing you keep an eye on me, Henry.
What, mind you?
It's easy. Just don't let me drink.
I'd say it's a little late for that, isn't it?
All right. So just don't let me end up under the table. If you see me with a drink in my hand, stop me from drinking it, Henry. You understand?
All right then. There's nothing else for it.
I'll try, but it's not going to work because I'm busy doing other stuff.
Gold. I'll never forget this.
Sure. Hand me what you're drinking right now, then.
I'm starting to regret this.
Yeah. Wasn't too hard, was it?
You beat me. Such a shame. It's a good thing Bernard didn't see it.
Someone is a sore loser.
And
Don't get all uppity, yokel.
I beg your pardon?
Never mind. This is an... Well. Who do we have here?
What are you doing here?
I'm working at our task. What else?
But how did you get in?
What's it to you? Mind your own business.
oh, he has such an attitude, honestly.
Isn't it a bit early for that?
Let's go find the boss.
to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Well, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
Chase them away.
But I'm more worried about my wayward relatives and their insatiable thirst.
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
Oh, what did I do to deserve a nephew like him?
I'll try to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
About the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
Wouldn't it be enough to give them a bit of food and encourage them to move on?
You think I didn't think of that? Or that I'm a pinch purse?
I certainly didn't mean that, sir.
If it was up to me, they'd all eat their fill. But my cook won't allow it. She cooks well, but she's shamefully stingy.
I'll talk to Tuma and we'll work something out.
Well, try to be done with it before Lord von Berghoff arrives.
Of course.
Thanks, Henry. I appreciate it.
Reputation lost, reputation gained, reputation lost, reputation gained in one conversation. Crazy. Okay.
Well. Look what the contract did.
Easy, gents. Come in peace.
You gave me a hammering last time. Well, you'll never be so lucky this time, fella.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it? The laddie looks like he's gonna start agreeing.
What?
You're only having your on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm Yurko from Moravia, and these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, from Scallis.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
Why not? I'd love to have a drink with you.
Of course you would. Fuck. That pish of yours makes me heave. It's near fit to drink. We have to find something better.
You know why Lord Samim won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bampot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more edge than a drunk one. So, if you didn't want
There's
this
so
beer
much
slash
Scottish here.
pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass. We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. Seeing as we can't there be no but pishy. But old Sameen took it from us and hid it in the fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
The cellars. That old Boddock even put them under guard with our liquor inside.
And who's guarding the cellar?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, gawking at the door and not moving an inch.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any ideas?
I didn't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some keech so he fucks off. I'll let you in there. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
All right. But how will I recognize the stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug. Well, maybe not all that.
Gonna be this huge tankard or tanker.
I reckon I don't have much choice, do I?
Let's sort this out.
You're Henry, right? The one who came with the blacksmith.
Yes.
And only.
You came to help me with them beggars?
Lord Samim would be glad if we got rid of them. I was told you'd know how.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. They came for arms, that's all. If they get some food, they'll be on their way.
Well, there's plenty of food here. So what's the problem?
There's plenty of food on the tables, that's true, but that's for the guests. I can't
Taking
go
most of it.
around taking food off the tables. How would that look?
Then I'll do it.
Well, I suppose you could, but you'll need a pile of food. Folk will take you for a glutton. Besides, you'll spoil them with such fine fare. I reckon some kitchen scraps should do.
So what kind of food do you think we should give them?
If it was up to me, I'd give them scraps from the kitchen. But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. Says she uses it all for soup and gruel. She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason with her?
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a mouth. I think even old Simeon's afraid of her. He put her in charge.
Sounds
of the
like
feast,
it.
And now they're fighting over every single groschen. The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he starts giving to the poor as well, there'll be hell to pay.
Where can I find the cook?
In the kitchen. Where else? But you can't reason with her. She's a tight-fisted old hag.
Where's the pantry?
Right behind the kitchen. But like I said, the cook won't let anyone in.
Have you tried just asking her?
Why would I do that? I'm telling you, it's no use.
How can you be so sure? Maybe she'll be reasonable in the end.
Try it then.
I'll try talking to
try
her.
it.
Are you drunk?
Not drunk enough for a wedding feast.
God, this will be a fuck-up.
No, if I can't reason with the cook, I can always try sneaking into the pantry.
Well, if you do, just make sure she doesn't catch you.
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs, or put more food on the tables from time to time. But someone would have to eat it all first.
Good to hear. I'm starving.
Then I wish you a hearty appetite.
All right. All right. I'll see what I can do.
Good luck, Henry.
It's such a weird set of missions, this wedding. Right. Is there a door here? No, I have to go around the other side.
This smells so good. Here's a drink.
Oh, that's a Moravian thing. The kitchen at this side?
Everybody knows it.
Yes. That's the pantry then.
What would you like, young man? Did the food run out? If it did, just say so. Otherwise, stay out of my kitchen if you wouldn't mind.
Tuma says you don't want to give anything to the beggars by the gate.
Well, I don't. What do you care?
Don't you feel sorry for them?
Don't try that on me. I can't share what I don't have.
Was there really nothing left?
If I give them what's left, I won't have anything to cook with tomorrow. And then what? Tuma should have just driven them away. Why even bother with them? What are you looking for? There's plenty to eat outside. This is my kitchen.
This smells so good. Would you like some piglet, sir? It'll go well with the wine here on the table.
Beer. Schnapps.
Talk to him, sir. Can't bear it no more. And I can't bear your bullshit over and over again.
Roast chicken leg. See if we can convince it to come out and put some food on the table.
It was good to see you, my friend.
More in here, look. He just went outside. Do-do-do-do.
Look what I brought from the pantry.
You're not serious? You really sneaked in there? To be honest, I really didn't think you'd succeed. That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuse.
Everyone's trying to get me drunk. I haven't realized this. Did I keep any of that food? Some bacon there. Eat that. Oh yeah, I've got loads of it still. I need to like dry it. Dry it. Is there a drying rack in here? No. Skill teachers. Don't know what to do about the Moravians, but I'll go on. Oh, he's gone. Where'd the boss go?
Excuse me.
Got all the way up the hill to the church.
Well, I hope you at least find some
Hey, young man.
What is it?
I'll tell you, but come closer. Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Dubrovka is sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
Why isn't anyone dancing with her?
She's so shy. She always sits at the back waiting to be asked for a dance. The cheekier girls always steal all the boys, so the poor thing is left alone.
Looks very familiar.
Isn't there something more to it? Everyone with two legs dances at a wedding. And young girls are always in demand. So there must be something else. Or am I wrong?
All right, I'll tell you. My girl's just clumsy. She dances like she has two left legs, and she kicks and tramples every partner's feet.
Indeed. Why wouldn't I dance with her? So what if she's not good at it?
Whoa, you're a good lad. Thank you. She'll be so happy. She's sitting there by the bar, the girl in the purple dress. But if she asks who sent you, you better not tell her. She's a sensitive girl, you know.
He looks very familiar.
How are you? I'm Henry.
I'm Dubravka.
Would you like to dance with me?
Dance? With you? I don't know. There's so many people.
Don't worry about the people. You won't notice them once we start dancing. You'll see.
Well, all right.
Oh, well, she shot.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock when it's time to sow winter grains.
Oh, good. I don't have to do any actions. It'll do it itself. That's reassuring.
You're not gonna plow us. Oh, God, this is punishment.
She's standing on my feet.
I don't have a bullock. You won't lend me yours.
I'm actually taking damage from this. What the hell? Should have worn the boots.
Was mine.
I'm not impressed I'm actually taking damage from this. What the hell, game?
Oh, that was beautiful. I haven't danced like this in a long time. How did you enjoy it?
You dance like a fairy, Dubravka.
You're making fun of me. You were hopping around like a mad goat yourself. You wretch.
Don't forget him too soon. You know where he's from? Actually, I don't. Not that it matters, but I wouldn't have thought he'd go for you. What choice did he have?
And then they break a girl's heart. What do you want from me?
I want to apologize. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Oh, that surely makes me feel better. It's easy for you to say. You won't have to listen to all the girls laughing at you in the morning. Dubravka dances like a bear. Dubravka's never been kissed. Dubravka will end up a nun.
I'm sorry to hear that. But don't worry about it so much. You're young and pretty. You'll soon find a suitor.
You know of anyone?
Do you know Wojtek? He might like you.
That scoundrel. Folk respect his pa, yes. But Wojtek? It's like he wasn't even sired by him.
What about Vitek?
Vitek's not bad, but his pa's a drunkard who's always getting into trouble. My parents told me to stay away from that family on account of all the gossip about them.
How about Fatya? The bailiff's son is a dashing fella.
He's a little too brash for me. He wouldn't even let me speak.
You could be right about that.
This also the nunnery.
Oh, that's tough. I can't think of anyone.
What a shame.
A kiss could be arranged.
Then that kiss could be arranged. But I understand if you don't want a kiss from someone who offended you before.
And you'd want to kiss a weepy girl like me?
If it makes her happy.
Well, all right then.
So, all better?
A little bit. But go now before I blush.
It's my good deed for the day. I was trying to find the boss because I wanted to talk about these lunatics. But the boss is not around. Hey.
Henry, you're a fine fella. You know that?
What's this I see, gamekeeper? You didn't hold out for long.
But Henry, it's nothing. Just enough to quench my thirst. It's damned hot.
Forget that. You'll get drunk again.
Yeah. I made my bed. Now I have to lie in it. Here you go.
That's the way, gamekeeper.
Just collecting so much alcohol. That's the apothecary guy.
Done well then. About time too. You know, there aren't many in the county who bother much about fine clothes.
Well, it's still wild country here. But I thought you tailored for the gents from the castle.
I wish.
And Hans is still in here.
Berghoff has his clothes made by tailors in
Captain Gnarly.
Mischief again. You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel.
I think Wojtek in particular won't forget him too soon.
You know where he's from?
Actually, I don't.
Not that it matters, but I wouldn't have thought he'd go for it.
What choice did he have?
He could have told me to go to hell. You're as stubborn as a mule.
I am not. You know who's stubborn? Old me.
Interesting. Oh, that reminds me. I was going to talk to him. Oh no. He just wants to teach me stuff. Right. So, am I going to really piss off the boss by... I don't know if I should give them this stuff or not.
He's out getting drunk and everybody's drinking and having a good time. And you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? And I'm so thirsty, I could suck the damp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you.
I like that.
So much better.
Now go and get yourself a beer. I'll take over for you for a while.
No way! If Tuma found out, he'd chew my arse off.
Tuma? Oh, come on. He's drinking too. We had some schnapps together a moment ago.
What? That sly bastard.
See? Why should you be stuck here like a sack of dry grain?
Right you are. If Tuma can drink, so can I.
What am I looking for? What am I looking for? What am I looking for? That. We're stealing, okay. Oh, a lot of weapons in there.
Both of you. You're not going to argue here. It would just embarrass us even more.
Damn it! Where's that von Berghoff?
What's your language?
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on! Ah. Well, that's something else. Hail, Henry. Come and sit with us and have a swig.
Well, I can't say no to that, since I brought it to you.
I knew you know Egypt. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to help me.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
The wedding present for the young lord.
Oh,
Not
God.
so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this county.
Couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came, I showed it to old Semine. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to take a piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
I've been looking for it ever since.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. It was such a lovely piece of work before Lord Semyon himself.
You were pleased with yourself, eh?
Everyone is, when their work is praised, aren't they?
Well, no wonder
I
you
made
didn't
the
know
sword.
which way was up. The praise made the blood rush to your head. And maybe elsewhere, too.
Don't you worry about my head, damn it. We have to find the sword.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls. Young lads, too.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
What did the lad look like?
Hands cap on.
I don't know exactly. All the commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, fop. Like a lot of fellas around here.
Well, that could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. The one that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
No, actually. I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about. And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
Aye, I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know more.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by the balls right away.
Is it true you forged a gift for young Olga?
That's right. First-class sword, worthy of our young world.
And they say the winner will get a handsome prize.
Where's hands?
Right off the spit.
If I'm not wrong, it's been nearly a year.
Is he drinking again?
Hey!
Dressed in yellow. You might be the fella I'm looking for.
Hey! What are you doing here?
Sorry, do I know you?
Of course! You're Bouchek, right? Only a week ago we were brawling over that girl in Chelyov.
Oh? And who won?
Well, me, of course. But it
Okay.
wasn't worth it. The girl was pretty, but as daft as a bag of rocks.
Ah, that's tough.
But now we've met again, we should have a toast. To water under the bridge, eh?
Another drink.
Radovan, the Takov blacksmith, has lost his sword. Have you seen any around here?
Of course I have. Plenty.
Plenty?
Every guard has one, right?
Ugh, never mind. You're so drunk you'd only hurt yourself with it anyway.
That's possible. Shall we have a drink?
Why not? I'd love one.
To your health, Bouchek.
Why am I drinking again?
Bushek, but still. Cheers. Ugh, it's really sour. What the hell is this?
Wine, of course. All the way from Burgundy, they say.
Ugh, tastes awful.
Ah, just drink, Bouchek.
I don't really... Oh, never mind.
You don't have to worry about a thing.
You better forget about that real quick.
Right then.
I'm sorry.
That won't work for me.
Fight already! Look it, lads! Just fight already!
Where did hands go?
Get in there yourself, you prick. Then we'll see how long that smirk will last.
Lord Samin has really outdone himself with this tournament. Have you seen anyone who you think might...
Until now. You mean you got it from something in here?
I think.
Bloody hell. First that von Berghoff, and now this. If any of the guests get sick, it'll be the talk of the county.
He's unwell.
Henry, I just saw Yurko, and I think he's pretty soused. I thought you were supposed to watch him.
It's better this way, believe me. A wise man once told me a sober Moravian is far more trouble than a drunk one.
That sounds like Yurko talking.
Indeed. And he ought to know about Moravians.
Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit Yurko seemed a little less surly right away. If only he didn't have to sing. Well, I suppose you can't have everything.
The beggars are gone. They won't embarrass you anymore.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. I just hope Cook doesn't give me a hard time about it.
Don't worry. The cook doesn't know anything.
She'll figure it out anyway. She's not a stupid woman. But it's not my problem now. Well, since you've served me well...
Reputation lost and gained.
I'll introduce you to Lord von Berghoff when he arrives. If you're still interested, that is.
I certainly am. I'll be honoured.
I'll just introduce you to him, nothing more. Lord von Berghoff is a distinguished nobleman. And as such, and don't be offended now, he's not that interested in commoners.
I don't mind. What matters is that I finally get to meet him.
Right, anyhow, sword. Is he in yellow? Kind of. But he's nothing to do with it.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Now he's in yellow.
Yes? What do you need?
You're a little nervous, aren't you?
Yeah.
Not at all.
That's a lovely yellow attire you're wearing. You're exactly the kind of fella I'm looking for. Do you know Radovan? The blacksmith from Takov?
I don't. And whatever happened, I don't know anything about it.
You don't know him? Then why did he tell me he remembered you hanging around him right before he got robbed?
It's not my fault, I swear. It's the devil himself who guides my hand. I'm completely defenseless against him.
The devil, eh? You better come up with a better story next time. Now give me everything you took.
Yes, of course. Here, take it all. Well, what would I do with this, right?
Nice haul. And now the
Wow.
Sword? But I don't have any sword.
Don't lie to me, sticky fingers.
I might be a thief, but I'm not a liar. This is really all I took. And anyway, where would I hide a sword?
All right. I'll be going now.
Please, don't tell anyone. I'll sit on my hands from now on.
If I have to spend another hour here, I'll bring myself into a stupor, as you wish.
Here too.
Wait. Aren't you that robber baron from Apollonia? What are you doing here?
Thought I'd be rotting in a pillory somewhere, did you?
Why wouldn't I? After what you did.
It's like this. Though I never cared much for it, I was born into a noble family. That's why Lord Sabine spared me. He treats me better than I deserve.
I can see that. He even invited you to his son's wedding.
That's more out of courtesy. But that doesn't matter. Will you have a drink with me?
Of course. Good health.
To Lord Sabine. Thanks to him, my head is still attached to my neck.
What do you think?
About the wedding? Fine. Plenty of wine and...
All I can hear is the music.
I'm not used to such affairs. It's a bit too quiet for me.
Quiet? Here? I don't know what kind of weddings you're used to. I wouldn't call this quiet.
No, sure. But I'm talking about something else. Everybody's happy and friendly. And I can't get used to not watching my back all the time.
You already taken care of your band?
Don't you start with that too.
So you didn't.
After you attacked me in Apollonia. It's so battered I can hardly wipe my own arse. Old man's meat will just have to be a bit more patient.
What if I helped you?
Well, someone fancies himself.
I can handle a few footpads.
These aren't any ordinary footpads. They're a bunch of the most depraved whoresons I've ever met. Would you dare to take them on?
Yeah. Just tell me what I need to do.
So listen up. From what I've heard, there's another 4 of those scum roaming the countryside. I bet my boots that a few more will hitch up with him in time, so it won't be easy. You can start with Canker.
Canker? Interesting name. Why's he called that?
He already had that name when he joined us. I reckon they started calling him that on
Interesting.
account of how he's rotten to the core.
Where can I find him?
I don't know. I only know that he and his band were ambushing travellers on the road from Troskovitz to the Navarkov Mill.
So how do you want to find him then?
Easy.
Music's getting on my nerves now.
He'll ambush you in one of those places too. Or one of his people will.
You don't have a better idea?
What did you expect? That I'd search the whole forest for him? Go ahead and try and find him that way if you like. But I think you're more likely to roll straight sixes and dice.
What do you know about Canker?
He likes to disguise himself as a monk and ambush travellers. He looks convincing in a robe, but otherwise he's an awful heathen. Always drunk, just like the rest of his band.
That could be useful.
Definitely. You get lucky.
That's enough for me.
Well, good luck, lad. Oh, and I almost forgot. When you're done, bring me Canker's mace. As proof.
Why? You don't trust me?
Why should I?
Fair point.
Anything new? Nothing yet, sir. Not foot on the road. It's taking them too long, damn it. What are we gonna do?
The ceremony's about to start. I'll be on my way right after.
Sir, right after the ceremony? Everyone will notice you're gone.
I don't think so. Look around. Everyone's passing time drinking booze. I'll be drunk as Carl.
What about the bride, sir? She'll notice right away.
Leave that to me.
So, we follow the plan, sir.
Silence! I'm sure someone was suspicious.
Good evening. What do you need? See you later, my friend.
Something strange going on.
Greetings. What do you want?
Are you looking forward to being married?
Yes. Yes, I'm very fond of Agnes. As a wise man once said, 2 things are needed for a perfect marriage. The husband must be deaf, and the wife blind. Yes, we'll see.
Where's your bride?
She hasn't arrived yet. She'd be here already if Sir Otto didn't keep us waiting. If it were up to me, I'd start without him. But Father won't hear of it.
Interesting.
So we meet again.
Excuse me.
On the contrary, we want to handle this for you. You don't have to worry about a thing.
You'd better forget about that real quick. I just look like an idiot. Besides,
I just can't decide. Blessed evening to you.
You might be who I'm looking for.
Me? How's that?
Because you're dressed very nicely in yellow.
Envious, eh? My wife made these clothes for me, but they're not for sale. But she can make you some too, if you pay her well.
It's not your clothes I'm interested in.
Oh? Then what?
Blacksmith Radovan from Takov lost his sword. Do you know anything about it?
I saw the sword. The blacksmith himself showed it to me. Boasted that it was the finest in the whole county. Beautiful work, I must admit.
And was there anyone suspicious hanging around?
There was this one fella. I noticed him right away because he was dressed similarly to me, although his outfit was much poorer and tasteless. The color was fine, but otherwise it was a cheap, shoddy job.
Is that why you think he might have taken the sword?
He committed a fashion crime already. People like that are capable of anything.
You wouldn't know where I might find him, would you?
Indeed I do. He just dragged some woman up the stairs over there.
I'll go now.
So long. Farewell, sir.
Bailiff Thrush said you were robbed.
About time he remembered me.
But the bailiff didn't send me.
I see. So, what do you want from me?
What did he take from you?
Cabbage.
Just cabbage?
Aye. But nearly half of the patch.
And where did it happen?
On the patch behind my farmhouse. It's the first one you see when you come to us from Trushkovitz. You'll spot it easily. Cabbage grows there.
Ah, it's the cabbage guy. Okay. I remember this from the start of the game.
That's all I need.
I hope they catch him soon. Might not seem that way. But half the cabbage patch? That's good money. Farewell. How about a pie?
Old room complaining about you again. What's eating the old man now?
What kind of prince are you?
It's hands.
Where have you been all my life?
In Prague.
I might have known. Where there's trouble, Lord Capon is never far off.
You two know each other?
Unfortunately. What
The
do you
face is
want,
a mess.
Henry? Can't you see I'm busy here?
I'm glad you're still alive and kicking.
You were worried about me? Well, I mean, Henry.
No. I just wouldn't want to explain to Sir Hanush why I couldn't keep an eye on my living ball and chain.
Watch your tongue.
Like a pair of little boys.
What are you even doing here?
Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck-up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
So you think someone nicked it?
I don't think so. I'm sure of it. The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatya? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today. Women don't want me. My friends, I'm a joke. All that's left is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
Well, each to his own.
What was that facial expression
I
for?
was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold up. No change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatya?
Like I said, he took the sword.
And how do you know it was him who took it?
Because I saw him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to drag every word out of you? Where did you see him?
The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead. Svatya had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
Why would the bailiff's son take it? He and Semi will be family soon.
Why don't you ask him yourself? But from what I hear, the Samin's really sticking his craw. Why? I don't know. You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
What did he do with the sword then?
I have no idea. I had better things to do than follow him around.
It's broken again, because it's not giving me the options.
Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot. He didn't have the sword anymore.
All right. I'll take your word for it and try to find the sword.
Finally, you've come to your senses. And Henry...
Yes?
Just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Berghoff.
Me more to worry about. On the contrary.
I don't see why he would steal it.
You don't have to worry about a thing.
You'd better forget about that real quick.
So, Where's the latrines? That's these. That's smoking food. It's not the latrines. Can't smoke anything, okay. I'm gonna go up here on these battlements and see if the sword's this way. I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be looking for on... Oh, drying rack. That I did want. That's the miller, okay. That's, I guess that's the latrine. Hmm. Lovely, mate. Lovely. Are there any other latrines? Hmm. It's not going to be up here, is it? I guess I can go and ask him about it. Don't see how else I could do it. Though that sort of implies that it's up here, though.
Since when? You do nothing but complain, day in, day out.
Discovered laundry. It really does imply it's up here somewhere, but... I doubt you'd have thrown it over the wall, because you'd never get it back. Nothing I can seemingly interact with up here. Nettles. Thought I might hide it behind that, but no. Check in here. Don't know whose room this is. Hang on. Apparently I don't have a torch with me. Dry the food. I can only dry that anyway. This is not the right place to find that anyway, apparently. Am I going past it or something?
How's life treating you, old Bram? Since when? You do nothing but complain, day in, day out. Especially about us. Because you won't leave me a peep for a moment. You are a pain in the ass. That's right.
I'm lost. Strongly implying it's in this area. The wall is kind of funny here, but I have no idea where it is. If I go and confront him, there's going to be trouble. Can't jump over that. Invisible wall syndrome. I was looking for like loose tiles or something, but unless you dropped it down the back of there, but I can't see it. Is there a door? I don't see a door. So the only other thing is he dropped it outside. All I can do to him is rob him. I can't get all the way behind it, look. I can try going outside, I guess. Let's go to the side door. He could have dropped it over the wall. That's the only other thing I can think. Oh, here's trouble.
Hey, hang on, my friend.
I see I came just on time.
But, it wasn't me. That old Samin twisted my arm. I couldn't say no to him, could I?
None of that. You asked me to watch you.
Yeah. I made my bed. Now I have to lie in it. Here you go.
You?
That's the way, gamekeeper.
I'm getting dirty.
Bloody deep.
Invisible wall.
So thought you threw it in here.
Sigh.
I found your sword.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
That's not important. The main thing is it's turned up undamaged.
As you say, you have my thanks. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord Bombergov has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord Bombergov.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Oh, let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
I still did the whole white dress thing.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Now he runs away.
Right back where we started.
But at a wedding.
Well, Burgo's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
Night time now.
Yeah, I was. But I don't have to do it anymore. It's been dealt with.
No, sir. He didn't say much. He looked troubled. But I reckon that's understandable. Before the wedding.
He couldn't have just disappeared into thin air.
Yeah, he did. He did a runner. So I overheard him earlier.
Tell me something I don't know.
Sir, do you know where I can find your son and his bride? I'd like to congratulate them.
Sorry, I haven't seen them for a while either. Don't bother them too much. Let them have some peace. They'll need rest after everything today. We meet again.
They're just covering up the fact that he's gone missing.
You're my friend. You'll have a drink with me. It will be the last one today.
I said no, Wojtek. It's my little sister's wedding, and I want to remember it.
But they...
Yeah, I was wondering if he'd tell me where his sister was.
She got spurned by a girl.
We're at a wedding. We don't want to hear any songs.
Am I taking all the food? Yes. Because it's going to keep me fed for ages. And my dog fed. What are they? Oh, cheese lumps. Bread roll, why not? Bacon. A couple more of these. Thank you.
May the Lord give you
But I don't want to be here anymore.
What have you done? I asked you to dance with her, not make her cry.
I'm sorry, but she really can't dance.
If you're really
We made up.
go and apologize to her, you lout.
I already apologised to her.
Well, at least you did that.
Mama,
The grumpy lady. The tailor's drunk.
Everybody stays where they are, you understand? We've got some seriously drunk fellas from Tuckle and Jelly off here. Fight is about to break out.
He's panicking about fights breaking out.
Wait. Tell me, haven't we met before? You look familiar. I feel like I've seen you before. Didn't you serve at Tusky?
You wouldn't let me in.
No, I didn't. Me and my master were to deliver a message there.
Is that so? I've no recollection of you or your master, but little wonder. Lord von Berghoff receives countless messengers.
But you wouldn't even let us...
I said I don't remember.
Why didn't Lord von Berghoff come?
How should I know? He must have been delayed somewhere. I bring
So he got attacked.
She just runs away.
Alright, Captain. Chair up here. So, what do I do now? I haven't seen that other guy in a while. Did I just leave? Wedding crashes. Still wants me to do it. Okay. Where's that drunkard at? Is he out there still? No. He's hiding from me though.
Just be ready to run for the hills.
See you later.
There's something very dodgy going on here. They seem to be ready to run for the hills. Something very, very strange going on.
I apologize.
That was marvelous. I only know because they told me off.
So I can't find the bride. Am I allowed upstairs? Captain's room, I think. Oh, it's robbing. That's not a door. Okay. And this side? Nice hole. Pretty fancy in here. Not the fanciest, but pretty fancy. Ooh. I like this place. Well, the shooter's on no bride up here, is there? The one time I'm allowed to tour the castle. That's the toilets. I don't want to rob anything. Curious what's in here, though. I'm impressed they've done all the inside out. Maybe there's more to this place in the future.
It's a good thing you're here.
What's the matter? I hope you haven't been drinking.
No, don't worry. Quite the contrary. I wanted to thank you. I didn't believe it, but I'm not drunk yet. Usually, I'd be under the table by now.
It's not even worth mentioning.
Oh, but it is. But that's enough. I won't bother you anymore. I believe I can do it on my own now.
Are you sure?
Well, we'll see.
All right. Just be careful, eh?
Aye. And Henry, I'm really grateful. And I'll never forget you for this. But there's something else I'd like to ask you. Not right away. Don't worry. Just stop by sometime when you're around.
All right, gamekeeper. I'll stop by your place when I can.
Okay. More interesting places. Okay. Well, none of this is particularly helpful.
Father, have you seen the bride and groom? I'd like to personally congratulate them.
I haven't. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen young Alder since he made his vows.
And the bride?
A few moments ago, Agnes was talking with the cook's daughter.
Thank you, Father. I won't disturb you anymore. God be with you.
Till we meet again.
Cook's daughter.
Have you seen the bride or the groom?
The bride? Yes.
And where can I find her?
What do you want from her?
To congratulate her on her marriage, as befits the occasion. Lots of luck, pack of offspring, health and happiness, all that stuff.
That's nice of you. I think you'll find her in the fortress. She said she needed some peace from the crowd for a while. Yeah. And have a pleasant evening.
In the fortress. Oh, that's where I just was. That's why she wasn't here. This is the fortress, right? She must be in one of the rooms here. Very confused. I assume this was the fortress? There's this, but there's not really much in here. Yeah. I don't want to be in now, I'll get in trouble. She's gone in here. It's a good place to hide. Oh, there she is.
What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Alder as well. Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's Alder.
Yes, he's done a runner.
Did he?
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he often rides off in a hurry.
Didn't he at least tell you when he'd be back?
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening. Sometimes he's gone for days. He doesn't want to talk about it at all.
I heard he deliberately rushed the ceremony.
Everyone wanted to wait for Sir Otto von Berghoff. He was supposed to be the guest of honor. But Alder was on edge all day. Especially after that messenger arrived. He got impatient and said he wanted to have the ceremony right away.
Messenger?
What messenger?
He didn't carry any lord's colours, just a rider. He came in, exchanged a few rushed words with Alder, and then rode off again. And a little while after the ceremony, Alder rode off too.
Don't worry, he'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
Oh, come now. Look at yourself. I've never seen a prettier bride in my life. You're turning all the heads today. They all envy Alder. And he knows it. And it pleases him.
I don't even know if he noticed. Even during the ceremony, it was like he was looking right past me. Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
I feel like I should be polite and have a drink with her to keep her on side.
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you anyway, so good luck, good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters. And may...
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
Boots!
Oh, fucking hell! It's you again!
Oh, fight! Fuck off me!
You wanna fuck the bride, huh? Hypocrite!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Someone's been coveting the neighbour's wife, eh?
Bollocks!
I'm not going to blame you. You might have waited until this all went home.
Why are we always getting in fights? At least hands game. This is just a massive brawl now.
You asked for it! What the? Sakra!
Right, take that. Show what you're made of.
Good! Now my turn! Slice him up!
We're going back! Don't spare!
Why are we having such a big brawl with everyone here?
You know, you're one ugly bugger! Once more and
Take the fucker out, damn it! You're outnumbered, you shit! You!
The fuck just happened?
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rubble before they turn everything into firewood.
Well, maybe having a drink was a bad idea. Are we back in the stocks? What the hell?
Oh, cursed luck.
He looks familiar.
Well. Distinguished guests.
It's the father from the first game.
Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Oh. Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
Your concern is really touching, Hanush. Did you come to see me off, or to help me do my laundry?
Watch your mouth, priest. You might end up losing more than your parish.
Easy, my friend. Don't let him get you all worked up.
I'd like to teach him a good lesson.
But that's not why we're here.
Well, why are you here, then?
We have a secret mission for you.
I'm all ears, Sir Radzik.
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes, to Sir Otto von Bergoth's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger. The League of Lords fella.
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days, weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should, but he's not.
And now you want me to find out why he's not here yet.
That's right. You'll go to Trotsky and see if anything's happened to him.
Why not Henry?
You send Henry after him. As far as I know, he's always done a good job for you.
That's exactly why he went with Capon.
So it's more serious than I thought. All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's come in.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Don't worry, we won't. Any crushing will be done later by the executioner.
Oh, what a relief to hear that. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again.
Oh, yeah?
Give over.
Oh, it sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologise. But why?
Well, because I'm just sorry, I suppose. Nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
All right. I accept your apology.
Keep him on side.
Jay. Old pal.
Not worth fighting.
So, what were you getting up to the whole time anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh, well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Fucking hunting.
You were poaching.
Only commoners poach. I was hunting in the territory of another noble. Without his permission, admittedly.
But that's a capital crime.
Ah, bollocks. There's nothing to worry about.
Heaven help us.
Shh, quiet. There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable! We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa!
About time. Just you wait till Lord von Bergoff hears how you treat a noble. You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you. What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now. You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? You can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans! But you can't! Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it! I'm a noble!
Oh dear.
You hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
Well, this is going badly.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Rattay. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fella will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
And can I go there? I really have to talk with Captain Thomas.
Don't fucking annoy me, fella. You got off lightly so far, believe me.
What? You won't even let me pray in the chapel?
We will not. You're not allowed inside at all. And don't let me catch you snooping around there.
What about my things then?
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it. Do you always ring the bells before an execution?
Aye, it's a local custom. They say back in the past, the local lord slept through a scheduled execution, and they had to release the condemned man. Don't worry, that won't happen today.
What happens when I'm done with this?
What do you reckon? You'll get another job, and when there's no more work for you, you can bugger off wherever you like.
That's all?
Aye? What do you expect? The axe? Lord von Bergov is strict, but he ain't a tyrant. But poaching now, that's another matter.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Orsina the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for sure. And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
Okay. Is this the storehouse? It's where everyone else is walking, I think.
As much as you can fit in there. That sounds
Carpenter.
If we could dye wool with black.
I guess that's not what we want. That's a storehouse, right? Okay, slightly confused. Optional. Oh, it's to see. It's inside. This is a long walk. Well, the wedding was very strange. Wasn't quite a red wedding, but there was a lot of fighting at the end. They did wave me in, I suppose. Well, at least we're inside the castle area, at least.
Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you. She might take offense.
It'll be bad, I tell you. I don't know. Seems to me it's always the same. Bad.
It's the blacksmith.
Even worse. Look, there's a rabble running rampant over the countryside.
Like how we got the blame for the fight at the wedding. Again. This is going to take a while. Need to try and keep the guy on side though, so. Clearly we need to get inside the chapel. However the hell we're going to do that.
Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear
Who's this?
She might take offense.
Right hand.
Their majesties to a stinking fish head. I don't want to hear any of that. Someone will overhear.
These games always have to have missions like this to drive you mad. So I'm not allowed past him, I assume.
No personal experience. Well, it was nice. Good food and drink.
Oh. Get to Thomas is my other mission. Maybe I can get in there. Maybe if I do quests for the blacksmith, I can get in there. That seems like a good idea. There's a door up there.
Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you. She might take offense.
Chamberlain Ulrich hasn't got it easy. He's got all sorts of worries. Sir Otto travels a lot, so he's got to do a lot of stuff on his behalf. Whatever worries he has, if a fella treats folks like dirt, it ain't no wonder they get upset.
This kind of mission is going to put me to sleep playing it this time of night. Right, done.
That's that.
Next. So we either go down there and do that. I feel like chatting to this guy is going to be the most beneficial.
Nothing escapes my eye, and Ulrich knows that, so he sometimes invites me for a chat about...
I finished hauling the sacks. What now?
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the time, go ahead, but do it sensibly.
Well, I'd say there's plenty of work to do around here. I'll gladly help you with something.
Aye, but I've only got work in the forge, and that ain't for everyone. I'm a respected tradesman here, understand?
You look drunk.
Well, I'm a blacksmith too, even if I don't look the part right now.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith. A respected one.
Then you might actually be some use to me. At least I wouldn't have to work my fingers to the bone all the time. I'll tell you what. Go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. I haven't had much time for, well, the trade. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom. Always bothering me that you don't have shoes for the horses. And there's only one nag stabled here now that his lordship's away with his men.
All right. How many should I make?
How many legs does a horse
Look at
have?
this here. 4.
4.
Smart lad. We've got 1 horse. That's 4 times 1. But Kabat's already got 3. So that's 4 minus 3, which is...
1. All right.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk in the forge. It's there, past the gate.
All right. But I was told not to go there.
And now I'm telling you to go. And when it's done, bring it to me to check so you don't make me look bad. Off you go. Lads, this here itinerant is my new helper. Let him through.
Okay. Oh. Here we go. Ooh, farmer's horseshoes. That's new. Transfer everything. Can I learn it? I can't learn it. Why not? Oh, I already know it. Okay. I guess I did learn it before. Maybe I just wander straight up to the top of the castle, they'll notice, so I'll make an effort. We'll do our smithing. They're looking for the blacksmith. I guess I could chat to her as well after this. Probably could have talked to her first.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith? Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
Obviously need to talk to her because she keeps talking about him. Maybe she's the next stage to get in further.
That miserable blacksmith, where is he now?
Just like the horseshoe. It's hard to hit.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith? Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
It's cold. I should hop over to the forge.
This one's taking me a while this time.
Where is he now? Crucifix. Where's that blacksmith?
First bell. Another 11 to go. Good. This won't take long now. Good. That looks finished.
Let's finish this off. Okay. It's a cook.
What's the matter, good wife? Why are you standing here grumbling?
Because of that damn blacksmith. I'm waiting here for him like for Judgment Day. The lock on my spice chest is stuck, and Sir Otto will be back any time. How am I to bake gingerbread without ginger, eh?
How can the blacksmith help you?
How do you think? He always takes this bit of wire and opens the chest for me, and then he promises to change the lock for 3 years now.
Can I help you somehow?
No, unless you can pick a lock. And decent folk don't know how to do that.
Well, you said the blacksmith knew how to do it, though. So the blacksmith isn't a decent man?
Aye, and he ain't decent. He's a nasty piece of work.
I know how to do it, but first I have to get tools for it.
All right, I'll wait here. Another while won't kill me.
See if I can convince that guy to give me some.
Saw him, but I didn't speak with him.
About that horseshoe.
Well, did you get it done?
Yeah. Here.
Well, what are you standing around here for? I told you to take it to Kabat.
No. You told me to bring it and show it to you.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, now I'm telling you to go to Kabat with it. He's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling by the upper stables, the grouch. Just between the two of us, he's a very unpleasant fella. Unlike me.
I can't wait. Fanka the cook sent me.
Jesus Christ, God protect us from all evil. What does that harpy want?
She's not able to open the spice chest.
Again? She's a bloody nuisance.
She told me you always open it with some implement. I'll gladly do it if you tell me where to find one.
Jesus, why do you even talk to that woman?
I'm supposed to help out around here.
What of it? I already let you into the forge anyway. There's this small red pot on a shelf there with some lockpicks in it. But I don't suppose you know how to use one.
As it happens, I do.
I'd rather not ask where you learned. Although you just got out of jail though, eh? Just don't get up to any funny business with them.
Sure.
Noted. Get up to funny business with that. Yes, no problem.
I brought you those horseshoes.
I mean, horseshoe.
That took long enough. I've only got one horse here and I've got nothing to shoe him with. And you know who gets in the shit over it?
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here, so either I'd end up reduced to beggary, or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before. And I wouldn't like that.
What did you do before?
You're a bit inquisitive, ain't you?
Well, I get the feeling you're actually proud of it.
Let's just say I haven't always made an honest living. Is that enough for you?
Sure. I wouldn't want to be rude.
Very wise.
I'll be going then.
So run along, and next time, put some effort into it.
Right.
It was nice. Good food and drink.
So, lockpicks. Red pot. That's a red pot.
So I got what I needed, and we can get to it. Where's that chest?
It's in the castle cellars. Follow me. My time is precious, seeing as how his lordship will be back any time.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed there. I was told to stay in the courtyard.
Never mind that. You go in with me and you're helping me. Come along.
This is how you get in there without getting in trouble.
Day. I burnt the rue in the morning, and then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it. But no, after all, I'm just a stupid cook fanker who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy bones. Pfui!
Well, I remember how to lockpick in this game. Did I do it in the original? I must have done. I must have done.
Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years up.
Ah, here we go. You can start locking by holding A if you have a lockpick in your inventory. Use the cursor size to find the correct lockpick position. The cursor will turn gold when you're at the right spot. Start rotating the whole lock with D. Keep the lockpick in the right position. The difficulty depends on the complexity of the lock. Turn until the lock is open. But be careful, turning a lock when your pick isn't in the right position can cause it to break and make a loud noise.
Been telling him God's truth.
It's changing size. There, okay. Oh. That's hard.
Thank you kindly, young man. If you want to get a bite to eat, stop by the kitchen.
It happens. Just watch
Okay.
where you're going next time.
Greetings to you. And when
It's the
that's all
Chamberlain.
done, let the maids get stuck into cleaning, so you don't show me up in front of his lordship.
The second toll for Hans.
I tried talking to him, but...
Sir, I want to ask you something.
You? What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be helping outside in the courtyard? Christ. Ah, First you cause mayhem at a noble wedding, and now you go snooping around where you shouldn't.
I noticed, sir, that something is troubling you. I could help you.
How could a vagabond like you help me?
One vagabond isn't the same as another, sir. It can be hard to tell the difference between beggars and us students from Prague, but we have a bit of knowledge.
And what are you doing here? Prague is a long way off.
I'm here to gain experience. Our professors encouraged us to travel the
That's a
world.
good lie.
I ran out of coin and things went from bad to worse.
Mm-hmm. And where did you study?
You know, school. I was studying.
But what school?
A university. With professors.
Now listen here, you filthy vagabond. No one is going to make fun of me. Clear off before I have you whipped, you mangy cur. Oh, it started up again. On your way.
I hope you die then.
And don't forget to light the fire in the main hall. It's as cold there as a dungeon. And that doesn't do me any good. Oh.
Come here and get some food. I'm not that far from the chapel now.
Starting up again.
It's very hot. Not going to happen then. Is there another way through down here? Where do these...
Hans! Are you there?
Henry! Is that you? You've got to get me the fuck out of here. They want to hang me.
Yes. Unfortunately, that's true. They're building a scaffold in the courtyard.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You've got to find that Captain Thomas, who can testify who we are.
I know, but they took him during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden Tower. They won't let me in there.
Jesus! Why do I have to have such rotten luck? Christ's wounds.
Don't blaspheme. A person in your shoes can't risk that.
It's all the same. How did you get in here anyway? Did they let you come and see me?
Oh, not exactly. I shouldn't be here. And if they catch me, the game's up.
That's not good. There's a guard just around the corner watching the jail.
Well, I'll have to try and get further. I'll manage it somehow.
Just don't get caught.
I wasn't trespassing a moment ago, but now I am. Oh wow. Torture chamber much. I'll talk to him. Well, that's this door, okay. So basically, I need to go through there without getting caught. Not easy. I can't talk to anyone here.
What did I do to deserve this?
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Excuse me.
Excellent.
Not that one, it's the next one.
And when that's all done, let the maids get...
To get past her. Let's cook Franca. That's another
Third
bow.
hole. I better get moving.
Lucky I didn't get seen by him there. I need her to move. Oh, I should have taken a piece of that charcoal so I could throw it. Never even thought about it. She's not going to move, is she? It's in my inventory. Could throw some scrap metal, couldn't I? Can I... Can't remember now. Settings. Keybinds. Throw a stone. G.
What's that noise? What is this racket here? It was nothing.
Now she's facing the other way. That was impressive. Further up, I guess. Oh shit. Toilet. Need to get past him.
What? I must be mad.
Oops. Apologies, just knocked my mic. Straight elf. It's probably now broken the mic, but never mind. Right. This way? Really? I guess so. This feels weird. Surely this is just a tower. Oh, it is the way up here. Wow. But I'm allowed here. Fascinating.
Pardon me for disturbing you, miss.
If you want to pray, go somewhere else. The chapel is closed. Unless you're a priest. Which I presume you're not.
No, I'm not. My name is Henry.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days. And the surgeon is away with Sir Otto. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
Maybe I could help somehow?
The only one who can help now is the priest. And I don't want to sound gloomy, but all he can do is pray too. Just the same as me.
Where's the physician?
He's with Lord von Berghoff. When Thomas started to get feverish, he left some concoction for him. He was only meant to be gone for a while. But it seems they got stuck somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, the concoction ran out, and we don't have any other physician
I can
here.
make stuff.
I'm not a physician, but I could try and brew that concoction. It can't hurt to try. Do you know what it was brewed from?
If I knew that, I'd have brewed it myself. Not even our surgeon knows. He does everything according to his books. He uses some medical manuscript, whether he's treating people or livestock.
And where is this book?
How should I know? Probably in his chambers, in the Crone.
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is allowed there.
I'll figure it out somehow.
Why do you want to help us?
Well, unless Thomas recovers and testifies that me and my friend are messengers from Ratai, then my friend will be executed.
You mean that poacher who's to be hanged?
He's a noble. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. The whole thing is one big misunderstanding. And only Thomas can sort it out.
I'm a bit bewildered by all this. But all right.
The main thing is, I want Thomas to live too.
Yes, you're right.
I'll get going then. I don't have much time, and neither does Thomas.
Go. And thank you.
Oh, please.
The fourth bell.
I wonder if I wear a disguise.
Oh, please.
Are you kidding me? It's all the way to the other side of the castle. I'm not sure if I can do a hard lockpick. It's hard enough to do an easy one. See, I could really do with a disguise though. This lock is too difficult. Hold escape. Alright. the way to get there then? I guess I just have to go over there. Right. She's on patrol. Not falling for that anymore, is he? Shit. Didn't mean to throw it in his head. I'll have to wait till he gets bored now. That's not ideal. I need to get over there. Could go the top way, maybe. If I can get out there. Don't know how the hell to get past this bloody guy, though. Another bell.
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
What was that? Right, I suppose it was nothing.
Leg it, 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 leg it. Fucking run.
You!
Who are you, actually?
Me? I'm just cleaning here.
And what were you doing at the pond, then?
I thought we straightened that out the last time you bothered me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
What's your name?
What's it to you?
I'm Henry.
Well, that's nice for you.
And you are?
I already told you. I'm a maid here.
We both know you're lying. The question is, why?
Says someone who was just sitting in a jail cell and will end up right back there if anyone calls the guards on him.
You know I was locked up? For such an uncaring girl, your interest is a bit suspicious.
Right. I spend the whole day following you and the arrogant fool around, spying on you.
That's exactly what I think.
Well, think again. You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I'm looking for medicine, for Captain Thomas.
Well, the Sawbones ain't here, so you're out of luck. Like the captain.
I need help.
Who doesn't? I still have to clean out all the fireplaces in the Crown. Do you know how many there are?
I really don't know, but I'm in quite a fix, and you look like someone who could help me.
Apart from the fact that I'm not much of a good Samaritan, I can't imagine how I could help you.
It's trouble.
We're in the
I know that
surgeon's
much.
chambers. I'm sure there's plenty of stuff here that would be of use.
I suppose. But I still don't know why I should help you.
I'm not stupid. You've no business here. You're snooping around in the surgeon's stuff and God knows what else. It could land you in trouble.
Oh, yeah? How?
Well, for instance, I could take something here. Don't forget, I might be slaving here today, but tomorrow they'll get fed up with me and they'll probably kick me out by morning. And you'll still be here. So it'll be on you. For sure someone saw you coming here.
And you too, no?
That's definitely an interesting point. But tell me.
No, I'll tell you nothing. And now get out of my way. Simple maid like me has lots of work to do in this castle.
Well, I'm not exactly surprised by that. Now I'm just gonna nudge down here. Book of Notes. That'll be the most recent entry, right? Sigismund. So the fever keeps coming back at night, which is not unusual. The Telecom should not be given lightly. I therefore give him another dose, but warned him that it was the last. Made a rather strange face. That's not it. I'm confused because I didn't see his name in there at all. Digestive potion.
The sixth bell. Half the time is up.
Fever tonic there. So three handfuls of feverfew. 2 handfuls of ginger and a handful of elderberry leaves. I'll prepare it. Probably because I don't have the herbs. The herbs over here is the question. Lockpick hard. Lockpick very easy. Wants me to pick the lock here. Yeah. Everything. So. Three handfuls of fever. Do I have to use the bellows at some point? No, it doesn't look like it. Boil for 2 turns. Grind the elderberry leaves and add them to the cauldron. Then add the ginger without grinding it. And finally sift it. So I need to use the other thing. Okay. Wait. What was the base? Wine. Three of these. Down. I've got a little bit of leeway with this. So I took that ability. And then we do just one of the grind 1 elderberry leaves, okay.
The 7th bell.
And 2 ginger. And then use the still. Let's pour. Wants me to do the still. Back to prepare. Guess I need to do that and then use that. I don't know how to do this, I've never done it. Distill. Oh, there we go. Now, okay. Oh, I see. Okay. I have to hold E down. I have to pour it into there, then this, and then... Okay. This is involved. The training didn't do that. I got 1. Okay. Now I have to try and get back without getting caught. Easier said than done. Oh, this is a different floor. Could try going the bottom way again. Maybe that's easier. That's a lot. Like it.
So here you are.
Okay, run, 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 run. Come on, I should be fine now.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It will have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
I was only on like 8, so... I definitely got back in time. It was not 12. I definitely got there in time. Blacksmith.
I urge you all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. a dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug. The worst of all, a poacher.
Come on, where's Henry? Where am I at?
So, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead.
Stop! You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Rattay.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me!
I guess the priest's gonna help.
You can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
He's being attacked then. Unsurprisingly.
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
That says he lost his arm, but I think it's around his back.
So, you're messengers from Rattay, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it? Well, it was somewhat unexpected.
I must say, it was the first time I had a noose around my neck, and it wasn't the most pleasant experience.
Please, accept my apologies, sir. And that of my chamberlain, too. Is that not so, Ulrich? I must say in his defense that he had my orders not to admit anyone to the castle, and to be cautious.
I understand, sir. At home, some bandits got into Tamberg by subterfuge, and it cost us a lot of effort to reconquer it.
I'm glad you understand. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy. But let us leave that aside. Tell me.
We have to keep quiet.
What does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I'm all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
I wouldn't be so bold as to suggest that, sir. We are merely interested in whether you would sit down at the negotiating table with us. It's necessary to discuss the future of the kingdom, whether it's to be a common one or not.
The future is still a long way off for me, Lord Capon. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Knowing Jaromir, if I sent a common messenger, he'd come back with a boot print on his backside. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated on their own somewhat fragile status.
Who is this Lord Nebak?
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands, but he also owns a mill that provides a significant part of his income. His children are grown up. His daughter married well, thanks to Sir Otto. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. Sir Otto helped him to acquire an official position. In short, the House of Nebak is more than beholden to Sir Otto for his magnanimous help and support.
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to charge into battle. But that is of little consequence. He has a few good men who will be useful. That will do us. If he delivers, I will regard his obligation as fulfilled.
Okay.
What should we do if he's unwilling to heed what we say?
His house has always been loyal to mine. And it has always been more than worth their while. So tell him that I would like it to remain so. I do not expect any great obstacles, but it would be wise to show Sir Jaromir respect by sending him someone of status. He will take his time over being persuaded, and then concur. As he always has done.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from you.
Is the route safe?
As I said, the fortress is in the wilderness amongst the cliffs. There are many places where outlaws may be hiding, so watch out.
Don't worry, sir.
Lots of
I'm Henry
fighting.
here, by my side for such situations.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your
What's going on with this clothing?
and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh.
Hey, Papa.
Ask
What are you doing?
away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called István Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you
He's
to
nice
the
enough.
care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet.
Of course, it's summer for you guys, isn't it?
Now
Down
there
under.
are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount. And therefore, he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish. Gentlemen, follow me.
In the saddle.
So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences?
I should probably just carry on. Oh, I need to follow the Chamberlain.
You are not. What's more, you have plenty of reasons to realise it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realised that.
You couldn't have realised? Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologise. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today. Silence is golden, eh?
We should avoid picking a fight with him.
Nevertheless, welcome to Trusky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost.
That hard. Why is he dumping me?
The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
All too well, thanks.
That's not my horse.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you, or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
As you should be. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally...
At some point, I'm hoping I get to stick a knife in him.
This castle doesn't fall on our heads.
I'll push him off a balcony or something. Don't know where my dog is again. Military sword. Yoink. Where's this go? That's not mine. Oh, I took all my stuff. Okay. Awesome. Oh. It stripped my sets of stuff. Starting over. That military sword's new, though. Can't complain about that, can I? There's a substantial improvement. Doesn't do as much blunt damage, but lots more slashing and lots more stabbing. There's my shield, which is coated in blood. Lovely. But yeah, I always forget that while we have winter, you guys have summer. I mean, I know, but it just doesn't come into my head, you know? Put my armor back on. Minus hood. This one's nicer. Doesn't really matter, I guess. That's my fancy coat. I want my belt. The one I was using. That's the one they gave me, isn't it? That is better than my current... That one. So I'm better off using that one. That's the riding... Rusty plate is all I've got. Ooh. They gave me one of these. It doesn't... It's literally almost the same stats, except that one gives me more charisma. Probably because it's clean. That's what was there. That's like a coat, I guess. 30C at 9 AM. That's not very... You know, that reminds me of when I lived in Germany, because the temperatures there were crazy. You know, obviously I'm from the UK, so... Being in the UK, our temperatures, they can get high. They can get that kind of level, but rarely. Whereas Germany, when summer hit, my God, I think we had 38 one day. The little thermometer that was on our balcony was at least at 38. I think that thing was in the shade as well. It wasn't pleasant. I had to buy a portable air conditioning unit. Shoes. I'm better off with some boots, aren't I, than shoes. I've got these, but we want the quilted ones. So it's got armor, and we want the half-plate legs. Right, random silver ring. All the food that I took from the from that event, the wedding. I need to equip. Stick the crossbow in there for now, I think. Slot 2. The bolts. I'm not personally like a massive fan of hot weather, admittedly. I don't mind a sunny day, but no one is too hot. Right. Now I should equip one of these as well. Oh, there we go. Torch. Lovely. 35 today. Yeah, it's 30 and above is just far too hot for me coming from the UK. See, I'm not one of these people who wants. Lots of people from the UK go on like holiday to Spain and hot places, and I'm just like, no, thank you. No. I don't see the appeal at all. Right, I'm carrying way too much stuff. So I'll have to put like the long gambus and stuff away. And all this, I've picked up a load of food is the other thing. I've got 18 pieces of roast piglet, which is tasty, but yeah. I've got all of this stuff that needs drying and putting somewhere else. These can all be put away in the... yeah. And half of this stuff can be sold. I'll probably get rid of my hunting swords as well. Maybe keep one of them. At least I'm better equipped now. I need to get a collar. Yes, I'm moving around very slowly. It is, however, 12:15, so I'm actually going to have to call it in late there. But, thank you for stopping by anyway, Bamalan. I'm sure you'll be up to something else almost immediately, or melting for the rest of the day. I hope it's not too bad for you. But I will catch you later. Before I just fall asleep while trying to play. It's been a weird evening for this game. It's all been lots of talking and doing weird quests at a wedding. We got into one fist fight. Cheers, man. Have a good one. I'm sure I will see you again soon.